Hello, everyone, and welcome to not the Poorly Planned podcast. Welcome to a little side project we're doing here. So, because, for the record, this was recorded a week before it actually goes up. So this was recorded the week before you're listening to it. Whoa. Also, if you just want to skip to the actual thing, if you're just here for that, there's a time code in the description. Click that. But a little explanation, because when this is going up, it's actually a vacation for us, and Frederick is out of the country.
Out swooshing on those slopes, boy.
Hell yeah. So, this is terrible. So, we thought, instead of doing another pre-recorded pod, because we've just done a bunch of those, we thought we would do a little side project we've been wanting to do for a while, where we watch a movie, we comment over it, and then I'll edit it down to the arguably best bits. Does that sound good to you?
Not arguably.
Definitely the best bits. Yeah. Just to be clear, even though this one is actually replacing a pod, this is an exception. If we do this in the future, if you like this will not replace the pod. This will be an extra thing on top of the pod.
Nothing can replace the pod.
So, just because this one time it's replacing the pod does not mean that we are now just doing this. This is just a bonus thing, and the podcast will continue as normal as soon as...
Don't you fret.
As soon as the break is over. So, with that said, I hope you enjoyed this project of ours. We are now watching The Incredibles. Also, I have no idea what we're going to call this series. I was thinking Ben and Fred Watch. That's kind of stupid. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out after the recording.
BFW.
So, let's get into our first episode where we're watching the Pixar classic.
Classic?
The Incredibles. Okay. Obviously, spoilers for The Incredibles. We're watching the whole movie. What are you doing here if you haven't seen it? If you hear chip munching in the background, I'm sorry. It's unavoidable.
This is soon.
This is like us for the past 5 minutes.
I don't think I've ever fully watched this movie in English.
Really?
But is the secret identity Elastigirl or...
Her secret identity is her...
Girl, I don't want to know about your mild-mannered alter ego or anything.
He is perfect for this. Samuel Jackson was born for this. It's a very interesting, I guess that's Pixar's, thing, but, a different take on something that's very familiar, like the superhero stuff. His body proportions are insane.
On point.
I don't think so.
Oh! What do you think of this early 2000s animation?
I do like it. It's not bad.
It's a little, it's noticeably blockier, but I don't know, I like it.
Yeah, I've got time.
Yeah, it's me.
For the record, if someone's listening to this and doesn't know, this is my childhood movie. I've seen this over 50 times.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies ever.
I've seen one of this a lot of times as well.
Mr. Incredible, I'm Mr. Incredible.
He runs her over. Splatters her. They're dead. No, they're so dead. Also, who is this creepy-ass policeman on the right?
I've still got time.
I'm Incredible. He looks kind of like you, actually.
I did not care for that.
I'm your #1 fan.
Buddy gets a concussion.
Buddy gets paralyzed waist down.
This is a great shot, though, with the sunset and everything. This is, super dark for a kid's movie. I didn't get this for a long time.
No.
So it's a man trying to kill himself, and then Mr. Incredible saves him.
Yep.
First of all, that'd probably also kill him.
Yeah.
A 300-pound man shooting him through the glass. He looked very lizard-like just then.
Bon voyage.
Oh, it's so good. It's such a good, parody of superhero movies, while also being a great superhero movie.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt they could fly very far with buff-ass Mr. Incredible on the tail.
Yeah. But if that doesn't kill him, a bomb won't. Also, I found a plot hole.
I know it's a superhero cartoon and everything, but I'm just genuinely curious. Is part of Mr. Incredible's powers that he's bulletproof? And, falling on train tracks proof? I mean, I guess he takes the full brunt of a train in just a second. That was a dumb question.
But, he gets cut by that robot thing.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you, Pixar. Buddy goes to prison for 5 years. This movie should really just be the horrible things that would have happened to Buddy.
Good. Oh, the mask. You still got the mask.
How would you... He breaks his own neck.
Not the mask, I'm nothing. Well, Spider-Man quilt.
I was thinking of putting a picture of Spider-Man in there when you said that. So there's Edna in the background, the superheroes and all that. Little Easter egg there for you from BHL Hudson.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
See, this is so great, though. It's so, different. With this shit-eating grin. I mean, it's an interesting point. Like, was that the right thing to do? It's kind of like Civil War before Civil War.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's an interesting direction to take superhero movies when this movie came out, which was when superhero movies were just kind of like picking up. Yo, can you pass me that water? I'm gonna leave that in the commentary. He kind of looks like my dad, doesn't he, Mr. Incredible?
I thought you meant Jack.
This also made me horribly afraid of office jobs when I was a kid. Like, just working in this kind of cubicle. But now the office has brought me back, you know what I'm saying? And for the record, this commentary is probably gonna be a lot of us just saying what we wish would happen in this scenario. He looks like a little ape.
Caesar.
See?
I mean, you can clearly see something.
Yeah.
In a world where people do have superpowers.
Coincidence? I think not.
See, we are trying to comment over this, but this is genuinely just a good movie. So, just keep that in mind. Okay, wait, question. Is she ginger?
She was.
Because none of their kids are ginger. Coincidence? I think
not.
Wait, Violet has... Yeah, she has black hair. Yeah, neither of them have black hair. So what's up with that?
Adoption?
Maybe she dyed it, I don't know.
Dashiell Robert Parr.
Is his name Dashnell?
Dashnell?
Who names their kid Dash?
Blackogar.
Boltagar. I never realized Jack is in the background of the scene.
Oh, me neither.
Who is this Steve Jobs wannabe? This is one of my favorite shots in any movie. For a kid's movie, this is such a depressing opening. He has a spasm. God, he's fat. Again, I know that's the point, but like, his legs cannot support that body.
You gotta skip leg day.
He really skipped leg day. This is so hashtag relatable.
No, Bob, that's bad.
What?
Did I heard you tried to rap?
Damn it, man. Stop trying to bring that up.
The car? Now I gotta pay to fix the table.
Car? What happened?
Well, I didn't cut the table. That's my favorite face ever. What is he mumbling? This motherfucking piece of shit.
Hate this
It's a really clever, like, mystery story as well, along with being really funny. I'm gonna freeze frame on Mr. Incredible's face there, because it's priceless. For the record, I want to mention, this is not an official review of the movie, because we're not talking about, like, you know, character and story and all that.
Just what we wanted to happen.
We're just having a good time with it, just before someone comments something like that.
I don't see anyone from the old days, Bob. Just you.
you special. Also, just saying, Frozone's body is too skinny to support that many people.
Yeah, I know.
Also, one of these people is definitely dead from crashing through this brick wall. Yeah. Like the guy whose head is facing the wall, he's dead. I never noticed you can see the ice on his hands. Also, did he have to smash through that wall? I'm sure there was a door there. And see, this I kind of like, that they were initially going for Frozone, and then they realized Mr. Incredible was the guy.
I know.
Poor Frozone, though. He's humming the Incredibles theme. It's a very interesting conflict and theme with, like, the reliving the glory days. It's so, this is you at home every Friday, playing Counter-Strike.
Dude, Counter-Strike's the best game ever.
I mean, I know it's a cartoon, but he's 1,000,000,000%. Mr. Incredible, 1,000,000,000% just murdered that guy. Also, he will never walk again.
Yeah.
How do you feel, Mr. Incredible? You know, Saul Goodman is going to voice him in the sequel. I know you're interested, so.
Which guy? Mr. Incredible?
No.
The attorney?
Why does he look like George Bush and Barack Obama mixed together? You see it.
It's very accurate.
It's the most pointless technology I've ever seen. See, this is how you make exposition interesting. This is honestly probably my favorite scene, moment, or shot in the entire movie. That face right there. But like this, with the music and everything. It's actually like...
Yeah.
I'm confused about that mask. How does that stay on?
Yeah. Extreme Velcro.
I think this is one of the very few movies where fat jokes are really funny. This is how you do it, Adam. Yes, I'm talking to Sandler, before you ask.
Look at this.
Oh. What? How does... What? How do you... Does a fat man like that jump that far? The action in this is awesome, though.
Yeah.
What was it? Was it trying to pull him in half?
I think so.
That's pretty dark. This looks great, but that is the stupidest table in the history of tables. You wanna go for a drink sometime? Maybe.
Everything's delicious.
They're kind of flirting with each other.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of a douche move, but then he does love his wife, so I guess it's okay.
It's okay.
Oh, that's great. That's so good. Great training montage. Really motivates me to go lift some trains. He's dressed so dapper.
Is he dressed like a badger?
I said dapper. He's also dressed like a badger.
My God, you've gotten fat.
So that's the director, Brad Bird, which is strange to say the least. Harvey Weinstein. This is very, it's hilarious, but it's very dark for a kid's movie.
Do you think that plane crashed and killed all these people?
Yeah, it must have. Just great settings too, like the island, the volcano, and all that. What do you think is gonna happen in the sequel, like story-wise?
I think Dash is gonna turn evil.
I think Jack is gonna turn evil. Nah, no.
Nah, I don't think that either. I think it's gonna be like 5 or 10 minutes of like right after this one ends, and then
go to the like
Future.
10 years later. I think it's gonna stay.
I hope it stays, but I think it's gonna.
Edna.
Why did you use white to do that instead of black?
Yeah, I don't know actually.
Edna, you dumbass.
Oh, there's an S on the table for syndrome. What subtle foreshadowing?
This game, that like
Yeah.
jump scared me.
What is his hair? God,
Beautiful.
I want it. How long can a man hold his breath? I guess he's a superhero.
Tom Cruise can hold it for 6 minutes.
On a bad day. And Mr. Incredible is no Tom Cruise. Did he write that on the wall? That's what I've always wondered.
I think so.
Or did someone else write? Because otherwise, why is it there? Here we see Peter Dinklage.
The left one.
Such a great scene.
It contains a homing device, giving you the precise global location.
I thought it said a homie device.
I just imagine Bob landing face first into that thing.
Bob dies. Stays up there.
Movie ends. Something I do like about this is that they just unabashedly murder a
This
bunch
is my
of people.
dad's favorite scene when he throws the coconut.
It's such a random thing.
Look at that. He's like, oh.
I feel like every night your dad tells you his favorite scene is when Mr. Incredible throws a coconut.
He so just broke that guy's neck.
You know, he's dead.
Is that one of those statues?
Gum Gum Want Dum Dum or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Easter Island thing. I don't know why I referenced Night at the Museum. The physics
Look
of
at
a lava wall, I'm not entirely sure of.
Look at this slider boy.
Oh, they probably have like a camera in here, right? Like, isn't someone watching this from like a security feed or something?
Maybe. But then they see what the boss does whenever he's in here. All the X videos.
For the record, this is not a children's appropriate commentary video. It's such a clever like villain plot, like testing out different versions of robots until you find the one that can't be defeated, and also killing like every superhero along the way. Damn it! This is very, very cool, but also one of the weirdest security systems I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like when I just shoot bullets.
What is it, like rubber?
Yeah, this is terrifying though. Like,
Yeah.
Dad's in trouble, or Dad is the trouble? I mean,
Dad's always the trouble. Bob's always the danger.
Bob is the one who knocks.
Hey, Snog. Thanks for getting.
Snog?
Do they snog?
Bob freaks out. Bob explodes. The family dynamic is very, very well done.
Yeah.
Snug.
Snug or snog?
Snog, I think.
This is the biggest plot hole in this movie.
Snog or snug?
Also, does Bob not find it kind of creepy that along with the two pictures of their family, she has one picture of her with Snog? I think that's the deeper story here, really.
And that's why Bob's cheating. He's cheating with Snog.
She's so high. Yeah.
She had so many bloods before.
That's the best way to fly a plane.
Oh man! I'm still geeking out about.
God, he's so annoying. This is such a great villain. He's the most, like, hateable. Also, what is the hair?
I love the hair.
It's such an Andrew Garfield. Have you seen the short film, the Jack thing? With
Yeah,
him?
I have.
It's pretty good.
Don't you see Syndrome without a mask there?
Yeah, I think so. Also, I love the like twist of Jack having no powers and then having all the powers. I mean, it sounds very obvious, but it's fun. Oh wow, he's crying. I never noticed that. That adds a whole new level to this movie.
I thought he'd just be fine with it.
Can Mrs. Incredible, or I guess her name is Elastigirl, can she like make her body bigger or smaller?
I don't think she can. Can she make it smaller?
I don't know. Could she? No. Like, she can't make herself in like Ant-Man sized.
Yeah, no.
Also, how do those masks at all keep their identity secret?
Yeah.
Their entire face and eyes are exposed. If you don't see me again, it's because I'm dead. Just a little grip for you there. Who do you think has the best power of all of them? Frozone?
Dash or Mr. Incredible? Actually, I don't know.
Really?
No.
Like, I would most want to have, like, super speed, but she's not called Mrs. Incredible. Elastigirl.
Violet's got the worst, I think.
Yeah. Who wants force field? Actually, invisibility, that'd be dope.
Oh, yeah, she's invisible. It's so hard.
Also, okay, side by side, their heads, that's kind of freaky. When his head is significantly more potato-shaped than hers. But see, my thing is, could she make herself, like, a giant sheet that could just, like, cover, like, half the island or something? If she wanted to.
But then a very thin sheet, right?
Yeah, I guess.
As Edna Mode said, she's got her limits.
Did she say that?
No, but, like, she implied it.
No, shut up. Also, I'm pretty sure, animation-wise, they're all the same person.
Yeah.
These guards. See, this is so creative. Although, couldn't she have done that, like, super fast with the arm when she wanted the key? Again, great movie. We're just nitpicking here, but you notice the sneaky A113 Easter egg right here? Level A1.
What?
Cell block. It says it somewhere. It's a Pixar thing. You wouldn't get it. My homies over at Pixar, they know what's up. Don't know if we mentioned that, but the music in this, from us singing it, you can probably tell.
You can
pretty
tell
amazing.
how great it is.
Come on, like this is awesome.
Yeah.
When he runs on water, I think that's definitely one of my favorite moments in the movie. Like how the music kicks in, his laugh, it's so perfect. Also, Dash totally just murders this guy. Yeah, straight up murder.
Oh, and here.
Wait, in Danish, how many times have you seen this movie?
Good 30, at least.
Yeah.
Also, I've spotted a flaw in the Matrix.
Okay.
5 of those things left the compound, yet there's 7 on the chase.
You don't think they could have just deployed 2 more?
No.
I know you're there, little Miss Disappear.
Wow, that's a good insult.
Look at that incredible roll.
That's what it comes to this movie for. The incredible. This team-up shot is the greatest thing to ever happen.
Oh.
The Furious 5.
The Dragon Warrior.
Oh my god, why?
Master Croc.
Why do you remember Master Croc? Was there even a Master Croc?
There is.
Oh my god.
And got busy!
Look at Mr. Incredible in the back.
The crucifix.
The Passion of the Christ
All
too.
these Jesus allegories.
I just watched Cloverfield, so this is giving me PTSD.
You are my greatest adventure.
Aww.
Look at those wrinkles.
You're ruining such a great moment. This is one of my favorite parts as well. Look at this. This is such an awesome moment. Yes! Yes, here it is. The greatest scene. Look at that mustache. Look at that egg.
Look at that balance. Honey!
Where's my super suit?
Where is my super suit?
You'd think you'd make the robot, like, not that good. Like, put something on yourself that, like, makes you not a hostile or something, right? Oh, this is an emotional moment.
I can't. Not again. I'm not strong enough.
Oh, I wipe a tear from my eye. From now on, it's just basically just straight action, and it's pretty awesome. I know I've said, like, favorite moment a bunch of times in this video, but that may also be my favorite moment, when he, like, stops the robot. This music is great, and it also kind of reminds me of Fetch with Rough Ruffman, kids show from. If you've ever seen Fetch with Rough Ruffman, my American viewers, please tell me that you kind of hear the similarity here. Look at the credit roll.
The credit throw. Why does it just completely ignore Elastigirl? Is it because she's female?
You're such a BuzzFeed right now.
A remote that controls what?
What do you think, man?
The robot!
The only thing hard enough to penetrate it is...
Me? Oh, look at this. Ah!
Oh,
That's gonna be you on winter break.
oh, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never got this, but it's some Pixar reference. I should look it up. Frozo's head flies off. This is pretty great. Again, just a fun, like, good twist. Also ties back with the capes thing again. It's so good. It's such a great movie.
You know, there's
overall.
a theory that Edna made Syndrome's suit and knew he was evil, and then therefore put a cape on it. Hello?
That's pretty good. I fucking hate this car. Very brutal and excellent as well.
What about the other guy? He must be dead. The lawyer.
All their
He was
neighbors are
so in
dead.
the car.
That's my boy.
Dash.
That's my boy, starring Adam Sandler.
No, that movie.
So the second movie's gonna start right here. I always saw this ending as kind of just like kind of fun. Oh, it's another day in the life of the Incredibles.
Yeah.
Not like, so he's not gonna be like the main villain. I think it's just gonna be like a cold open, which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
I've seen this ending so many times. I really want to see like the conclusion to it. Pop reveals his chest hair.
Harry!
Ah.
Okay.
Alright, real quick before we end, just any general thoughts? It's amazing.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if you know anything about us, you know we love it. We just did the Pixar kind of pod where we talked.
Yeah.
This is number one. And you're obviously excited for the sequel.
Of course.
Do you think it's gonna totally horribly disappoint?
I think it won't be as good, but I don't think it'll disappoint.
Yeah, no, I think if I go in with slightly lower expectations, it's gonna be great. Yeah, so can't wait. This is obviously amazing. If we, nitpicks and stupid comments and all that, this is
Schaefer!
not a... No, not Schaefer. This is not a review or anything. This is just a fun little thing. Also, we hope you enjoyed this series. We're planning on doing a few more of these, maybe with some TV shows,
Next
with
one's
some movies.
couples retreat.
God, yes. Just us laughing for 2 hours. Sorry there's no pod this week, but we hope you enjoyed this little replacement, because it was either this or nothing, because we couldn't do another pre-recorded pod.
Yeah.
That's
a no-go, bro.
So, we'll be back with another pod in 2 weeks. We'll be back with some more of these. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed The Incredibles. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Wait, you gotta do an Incredibles version. Don't do it. Great, thank you for watching. Goodbye.